Hello and welcome back to this damnful idealistic crusade. In this video I just want to talk a little bit about the new Kickstarter project for the Shadowed Circle Compendium Volume 2. This is currently ongoing and I wanted to promote it a little bit because they are trying to reach the stretch goal to make an even longer book volume with more articles and pieces. Now if you haven't seen my previous videos on the first compendium and the Shadowed Circle magazine issues, the Shadowed Circle magazine is a publication entirely done by shadow enthusiasts to try to create a pulp journal of substance about the most important and greatest of all pulp heroes, the Knight of Darkness himself, the Shadow. So in each magazine volume, there are incredible articles about all aspects of the Shadow and pulp fiction, from articles on the pulp magazines and Street and Smith and the actual Shadow pulps, to articles on the Shadow radio series and the 1994 film adaptation, also the long history of the Shadow in and out of comic books and tie-ins with other famous characters. So this is always a wonderful resource for not just Shadow fans, but anyone curious to know more about the character and the world of pulp fiction. It's a wonderful thing to get in the mail each year in terms of the 3 issues they do a year. The latest is, of course, Volume 8, which came out this year, which just so happens to have a small article on the 1994 Shadow pinball machine by a certain nerd who makes a lot of YouTube videos. The compendium volumes bring together a selection of articles that were originally published in the magazine, now updated with full color artwork and, of course, fancier printing in the complete volume. But also the compendium volumes have unique new materials and essays and articles. So it's basically a mixture of old and new that also has a more premium formatting and is just a wonderful collection to have. So if you haven't actually read an issue of the magazine, you can actually get the compendium and see what it's like. The first compendium was made available in this lovely hardcover edition, also the wonderful softcover edition as part of their original Kickstarter. And just to give you an idea of what this looks like, the compendium volumes are in full color, so you get that advantage. Plus, this hardcover edition, it has a little bit fancier printing in terms of the overall finishing compared to the softcover version. And as you can see, I opened to a page where that nerd who makes YouTube videos has appeared again. Again, the compendium features articles both new and old, so there is exclusive material in here, and this first volume was able to get to nearly 200 pages in links, so you certainly get your money's worth. That's why it's important for them to be able to hit their stretch goal in order to actually make the book longer. I think it's they're trying to add 30 extra pages if they can hit that next stretch goal, and the 30 extra pages will certainly be worth it, as each page contains incredible material. I will have links to the Kickstarter project in the description below. I don't typically endorse things. I only will endorse things or talk about them on the channel if it's something I believe in, and the Shadowed Circle certainly is, as it's something I've contributed to. And if you go over to the Kickstarter page, I actually edited and narrated the little trailer video for the second volume. The Shadowed Circle is a fantastic project that is entirely done as a labor of love by all the wonderful talents involved who donate their time and resources into making it the best that it can be. It is a publication devoted to preserving the legacy of the Knight of Darkness and also preserving the fantastic history that created the most important of all the pulp characters. So again, please do go check the Kickstarter page. There are links in the description, and if you are so inclined, please support this project, as it really needs everyone's support to get to that next stretch goal to make the second compendium volume as impressive as the first volume, so they can get those extra pages in. So certainly keep reading the magic world of pulp fiction, and as always, thank you ever so much for watching.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadowed Circle knows.